Hey guys, for today's video, I wanted to show you my K-pop journaling, my first ever K-pop journaling. So this is the first notebook for my K-pop journaling, and then this is my current, which is my second one. I actually had a one before this one, and it was in a black composition notebook, and I actually lost it when I was traveling in 2019 during the winter break, visiting family from another country. So I actually lost that one, and I think it's still at my grandma's house, somewhere in my grandma's house. But yeah, I would love to do a tour of this one. This one is not yet completed. I just filmed me making a spread for this one that I went to. I'm very behind on this journaling spread, but I decided to do the one for D-Day, the movie that I went to in cinemas, or like in theaters. But yeah, we're going to be reviewing this one though. This one is my first one, but we're going to call it my first one just for now. So yeah, this notebook, I got it from, I think, TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I'm not sure. But this is the green room, I think. I'm not sure if that's the label. I'm not sure what company it is, but that's what it says. It's on the back. I'm not sure if you can get what this brand is, but that is that. Sorry, my AirPods just gave me a notification that it's dead. But yeah, I did with a Posca paint marker in white, that K-pop journal one. But yeah, this is my first welcome page, and this is like chapter 1 K-pop journal. I decided to do K-pop journal in this one, and I started this in 2019, and then I finished it in 2020, so it took me about almost a year to finish it. And I have this like post-it like note thing of BTS members. I got it from this, I'm not sure what like store it was. It was like a Sanrio dedicated store in my local mall. They had like a K-pop section. They no longer have it, but yeah, and I just picked this up because it was like really cute, and I thought I could journal with it. And I have this sticker. I'm not sure where this sticker is actually from, but yeah, I use construction paper for this, and then I use construction paper for that, and I use washi tape that I bought from a dollar store when I was out, you know, traveling. So this is my Instagram handle, but which is always linked in the description of my socials if you're ever wanting to check that out. But this is my first spread I decided to do, which was TXT. This was when they first debuted. I became a MOA and when they debuted, so I have these things. I will say that you can see my improvement in my journaling throughout this. You can see my improvement, and also my style has changed drastically since 2019, since I started journaling in 2019. So yeah, and then also you will notice that I don't journal on the right side of the page too often. I only do it on one side, just because I'm right-handed. Even though I'm ambidextrous, I prefer to write on my right hand. So yeah, I actually really like the way I did the font for this one, for NCT 127 Simon Says. So this is when I got introduced to NCT 127. I'm not so happy with the way I did this lettering, but this one's kind of cute, I guess. The cherry looked really cute. This is what I did for JK's birthday. I included some of I cut off some pictures of this like limo card. I have different colors, and so I made it like a blue theme. This is a black pink one. This is when I got, I think this is when I got introduced to Blackpink, I think it was. No, it was not when I was introduced. It was when I when this came out, when this comeback came out. That's what it was. Yeah, I remember now. I really like the font that I did for this one, for the pink up here. And I also love the way I did the love. I blended it so well. I used like regular markers that I had on hand. This was a unfinished spread that I didn't finish. And then this is my GOT7 one. I painted this one with watercolor paints. And this is Lullaby, my favorite song from them. One of my favorite songs from them. Again, you're gonna see a lot of unfinished spreads. But this was gonna be a twice spread, but I didn't finish it. And then this was K-dramas and K-pop, like pop culture things that I got introduced to, or like I started watching. Like Romance is a Bonus Book. Took me a really long time to finish this, actually. But yeah, one more time. I ended up watching it twice. And yeah, this is my old journal account. Don't look at that one. I no longer on that account. But and then yeah, Abby, I wanted to watch this one. I think I watched like 2 episodes and I kind of forgot about it. And then Angel and Devil, I've been recommended this one from like social media. So yeah, this is Winter Bear, and I remember doing this spread as well. This was like, I think it was during the summer, I think it was, when I made this, and I made an error. I spelled something wrong here. I don't remember what it was, if it was Gucci or King, but yeah, this is Taehyung's nickname that we ARMYs gave him. So yeah, this was another unfinished spread for Love Shot XO. Another unfinished spread for Red Velvet and Sugar. Again, 2 unfinished spread. This is when I got introduced to 101 and ACE. I actually messaged the idol on Instagram, like saying that I support him and I love him. I don't remember which member it was because it was in 2019 and now it's 2024, but I messaged him and he actually messaged me back and like told me like thank you for supporting and loving our like music and stuff. So again, I don't remember which member it was because, you know, and then see, I tried to GM him a couple of days ago. Later he answered and I freaked out. So yeah, again, I don't remember who it was. This was supposed to be a 2-page spread for Crybaby because it was one of my favorite eras. I became a Melanie Martinez fan since 2015. So yeah, I was actually introduced to the first 2 songs I listened to from Melanie was Bittersweet Tragedy from her Dollhouse EP and Dead to Me. So yeah, and then K through 12 Orange Juice. This was just a like tester page to test out how I, you know, wanted to do it. So yeah. And then this is something that Jimin wrote in one of the Bantan TV like videos. I don't remember which one it was from now on, but he wrote it and I just copied it because it was great practice for me because I was learning how to read and write in Korean, and so I thought this would be great practice for me to write and my characters, you know, and to practice it. So I did that on here. And then this was a Yoonjin birthday spread. I did not finish it, but yeah. As you can see, this is ripping in the bottom. This is a K through 12 spread I did. I had these like stickers, these 3D stickers. I had a cookie sticker that's also like 3D dimensional, if you can see that. It's like 3D dimensional. I did Nurse's Office. So yeah, I did like this pink lined paper. I thought it was like a cool idea to add. And then I added another cookie sticker, and I just added a bunch of musical notes and stuff. And so the thing I love about this is that this is construction paper, and this is like 3D dimensional, so you can literally feel how dimensional it is. I don't know if you can see it, or the camera can, oh yeah, the camera can pick it up, okay. But yeah, I experimented and I really love it. So yeah, this was a unfinished spread for Namjoon's birthday. Again, didn't finish it. This was a Taekook spread for Taekook, and which is Jungkook and Taehyung. And then this is something I just did a collage, like a mini collage. I just wanted to experience it, so I was like, hello world. This was me practicing how to do calligraphy as well and kind of messing around with it. Again, I wasn't too confident at this point. Sometimes I had like good days, as you saw in this spread with Blackpink. Where is it? Like this one and this one, I really love this one, but then this one, it was like really bad, and I was like really like, you know, sad that I didn't do as good as did on these 2 words than I did on these 3 words. So yeah, and then here's me experimenting in a different type of font style, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so bad. I don't know how people make it look so good. This is a Jimin half spread because I didn't have time to do like a whole page spread. I remember that, so I just did a half spread. And so yeah, and then this was supposed to be a playlist for 2019, but I actually ended up forgetting about it because I got distracted with something else. This was my birthday, and I have some birthday cards. I'm not going to open them too much, but yeah, there's some writing in there from family members. This was on my 18th birthday, I think it was. Oh, this was a cool spread. So I found this on Pinterest, somewhere on Pinterest. I found this at this time, and they had like this cool sushi spread where they would draw sushi and then would cut it out on one page, and then it'll flip it and you can, you know. So I did this spread, and I actually really liked the way it turned out. And this was during November. As you can see here, I drew November 6th. And this is the cool part. Look at this. This is so cool. I did it on both sides. This was so hard to cut with just regular scissors and not having an X-Acto knife. I don't have like a box cutter or like an X-Acto knife to really get precise. So I'm really impressed that I was able to get like pretty good, you know, stuff, obviously. But yeah. So I did that, and I actually did it a second time, as you can see here. I actually did it a second time, and I'm actually so proud of the way this turned out. This turned out so well. And then obviously the next page was you know, me doing this. This was a color, like a 1 color challenge sort of spread that I did, and I challenged myself to only use 1 color. So I used yellow for Hosag. Obviously, I feel like it's explanatory why I used yellow for him. But yeah. And then I did for Jin's birthday spread. I actually really like this spread. I think I did a pretty good job. And then this is Christmas with Bantan, and so I added some old pictures of them and some new pictures, and so yeah. And then this is TXT Subin birthday spread. I added Huninkai here because I really like their interaction with each other and like their relationship with each other with Subin and Huninkai. I think it's really cute. And then this is the BTS profiles. I really like it. So it's basically explaining to anyone who's reading this or has my journal in the future, kind of explaining like all of the members of BTS, their role and what they do in terms of BTS and their influence in BTS. So yeah. And also their background, so like where they came from, where they originated from, and where their stage names came from, like sort of things like that. This was a second attempt on doing a playlist, and I didn't finish it. This was a finished Melanie Martinez's spread, and I actually quite like the way that I did it. I included some performance photos, MV photos, from like the Crybaby and K-12 era. But yeah, I'm gonna skip over these pages because you don't need to see that. Okay, this was a collab journal spread for Monster X new comeback. And so these are my biases in Monster X, and this was middle of the night. Again, I really like the way I'm starting to kind of understand what I like and what I don't like in terms of like doing a title. But yeah, this was a collab with Pastel Peach on Instagram. I think she DM'd me, if I'm not mistaken. I think she DM'd me and asked me to make a collab page with her, a collab journal page, and I even did an interaction, like sort of interactive like piece. So yeah. But yeah, this was really fun to do, and this was my first ever collab piece. So I love doing collabs pieces with other people and see what they will get it, especially since I wasn't very confident in my journal spreads yet, and the way that I written like the text on top here, I wasn't really proud of it, and I wasn't confident as well on top of that. So yeah, this was me when I was able to watch Bon Voyage, all of the episodes of Bon Voyage. So I just included some photos and stuff like that, and I made my own sticker because I learned how to make my own stickers. So but yeah, this is one of my favorite, like, I have a few favorite moments from the show that I have in the pictures, and this is a life update. So every single month or so, or every single year or so, I'll have these spreads called life updates, and this is where I basically updated the journal on everything that's going on in my life and everything that's happening there. So yeah, I also love this photo of Jimin. It's one of my favorites from a fan meeting. And also this photo from Jimin, from the I think it was the 5th master, I'm not sure. This was Taehyung's journal spread, and I was actually at a friend's house when I made this. And yeah. And then here's my collage, second attempt on doing the collage. As you can see, it's a lot better from my first attempt. I did this like neutral, like browns and like kind of sort of tones, and I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. Here I did another collage here, and this is Season Greetings 2020 now. This was a graduation, me graduating high school, and then I did a shadow for interlude Yoongi's song. This was a check from me purchasing my cat pin gown. This was an on MV 2-page spread. I figured out that I'm not able to do 2-page spreads, but I keep trying. So this was that for on. Let me just say that on with Sia, I love how they did it, but I don't love how Sia was added into the song. I feel like her voice does not really suit the vibe of the song. Her voice matches with almost a lot of different things, but definitely not what on was. I feel like a lot of armies feel the same. I feel like her voice could have been used for a better artist that suits this sort of tone and vibe of on, could have suited better. And then here is my Oh Yeah journal spread, and I really like this concept that they did. I really like this concept. Here's like a day in a life of A Day with Jungkook. This is like a personal, what do you call it? How would I say this? Like a personal I don't know. I'm like blinking, trying to find the right word to make this make sense, if that makes sense. Make it make sense. This was like a imagination sort of thing. I love doing these day with a certain person, or like a certain celebrity, and I do these sort of spreads when I'm having a really hard time with on a certain day or like on a certain week, and I just do these like fan fiction, I guess I would say, for a personal fan fiction thing. There's nothing like naughty or sussy in this. It's just basically what's going on here is just us eating, like us playing games and stuff like that, like us talking and stuff like that, and talking about our life experiences and stuff. So it's nothing like, you know, off like weird, but it's just something that helps me clear my mind. And I actually ended up loving this so much. I ended up doing a few more times with different various of idols. So yeah, it's like my own personal fan fiction that I only get to see, well, except for now. This is another one fan fiction that I did for myself, because I was having another hard day when I made this. I was having a really hard day, and I was like angry at the world. So instead of just like punching a wall or something, I just made it a fan fiction for myself and spent the day with Taehyung and Yoongi. And so yeah, and then it's like us being stuck at home together. So as you can see, stuck at home. But this was when I was having when COVID, I think, was happening. I think that's what was happening. I think that's when I was actually writing this. I think this was in COVID, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. And then this was Yoongi's B-Day spread. I actually really like it, how simplistic this is. And you know, this was a Map of the Soul 7. Map of the Soul 7. And then my like my thoughts and feelings about each song. I was gonna cut this out like 7 like this, but I ended up not doing that, and then making a collage in the other side. And then this is my thoughts and feelings on the other songs, the other tracks. This was a unfinished spread of the Maknae line. Of the Hyung line, sorry, the Hyung line and the Maknae line. So this is unfinished. I don't know why I never finished this. This actually looks so cute, but yeah. And then this is my bias line, also known as the Maknae line. I am biased the Maknaes. So yeah. And then here is a Jinho's birthday spread from Pentagon. So yeah, and then this was something I was trying something a little bit different, and kind of exploring and experimenting and just having fun with it. So I actually really had a lot of fun making this. So even though it doesn't look that pretty to me anymore, but at the time I thought it was really cute. Next was Bang Bang Con. This was the first year I celebrated Bang Bang Con, or I was doing or watched Bang Bang Con. I'm not sure when Bang Bang Con actually started. I think it started 2020 during COVID. But yeah, so this was my first time, and I actually found a ticket like on Pinterest, and I printed it and I glued it onto here. And then I just put some pictures I found from the Love Yourself tour. And then this one. This is the TXT profiles. Again, same thing that I did for BTS, but I did for TXT. Yoonjin and Soobin are my biases, but my bias record is Bumgyu. And then I have Map of the Soul. Oh, again, I forgot to take this out. This is the Map of the Soul album and my review, dances review, the review I did of dances, and just overall thoughts. Boy in Love, I didn't end up finishing the spread. This is my 2020 playlist. These are the songs that I had on repeat, like almost the whole year. Like these are the highlights of some of the songs that I had on repeat. So I had Thank You Next. I had BTS World, Brand New Day. I had Fancy You. I had the Clan PT 2.5, The Final, Beautiful from Monsta X, the song Beautiful from Monsta X, Crybaby album, and the song Mrs. Potato Head. And then I had Russian Roulette and the I think it was the Cookie Jar album, I think it was. And then this was an NCT 1 to 7 Boom sort of spread. I actually made a mistake here. I did a D instead of a B, and then I tried to fix it. So yeah, this is another like fanfic, I guess, of A Day with Bantan. And so yeah, I'm gonna cover this. This was a Cookie JK Instagram tracker. I stopped tracking the followers because I forgot the password to the Instagram eventually, and so I wasn't able to like log in until like 2 or 3 years later. I was finally able to log in after like so long for trying, and then I finally was able to log in. So this is this page right here is not something that I want to share online, so I'll probably just cover it with a sticker or something when I edit this, just because it's like a personal thing that I do. It's like a therapy thing that I do for myself to let out my anger. I write lyrics when I'm like really upset or mad, and so I was really mad when this happened and I couldn't log in anymore, and so I wrote this song, and I don't want to put it out to the world yet. Okay, this is my K-drama journal spread, and this has my review on almost. Some of them don't have my review and my thoughts about it. So these are some of the K-dramas I finished in April of 2020. I finished Oh My Ghost, My First Love, Bride of Hombeck, which is actually one of my top 5 favorites of all time, even till this day. And then Love Alarm, My Secret Romance, One More Time, Liar's Lover with Joy from Red Velvet. I actually really want to see more of her stuff. I know that she does acting, so I want to see more of her stuff. And then I also saw Bring It On Ghost. So Bring It On Ghost was actually recommended to me after I finished watching Oh My Ghost. So yeah, this is my Yunmochi Beanstalk account, Instagram account, so that I follow, and this was supposed to be like a May K-drama list, but I didn't end up doing that. This was Lights MV review, and I actually really like the way I did this. But yeah, this was supposed to be like a colorful journal spread. I saw on my Instagram feed so many different so many people who do K-pop journaling has this like really bright and colorful journal spreads, and I thought I would give it a try. But yeah, I didn't end up finishing it. And then let me try to, oh, okay. This was supposed to be a collab with another journal account on Instagram, which is Journal with Sungmini. I tried to message them back on like what kind of theme they wanted, if they had a theme, like a color theme or something like that, to make it a little bit more, you know, cohesive or something like that. And so I was trying to message them like back and forth with them, and then they just did not reply to any of my texts on Instagram, like any of my DMs. So I completely just decided not to post or not even finish the spread because they would not like message me back. They would ghost me, and I even gave them like 2-3 weeks in terms of answering them. I constantly was I like at least I think it was I gave them a text every few days or so for like 3 weeks, and they still would not message me back. And I was like, okay, fine, if you're not gonna message me, I'm not gonna finish this spread, I'm not gonna post it, and I'm not gonna credit your account or anything like that. So yeah, this was supposed to be a journal spread collab, but again, they just ghosted me and I wasn't able to do this. And I was so excited for this, and I was really happy because I just got into VAV, and they just ghosted me, so I just, you know, didn't even continue. And this is a second, this is one for 8 IU's song collab with Yoongi. I didn't finish it. As you can see, a lot of these I didn't finish. This was A Day with Mark, again another like fanfic one, and this is in AT's sort of like thing. AT's, I was like, I didn't make an AT spread, so I became an AT since 2019, since they debuted. So yeah. Was it 2018 that they debuted? Oh my god, it's so long ago. I think it was 2019 that they debuted. But yeah, this was a collage page that I did not finish, and then this is the Dynamite page that I did not finish. Again, you'll see a lot of unfinished spreads. So yeah, this was a just a life update, sort of like journal spread, slash mental health update, like journal spread that I did. So yeah, this is my second attempt on doing like a colorful Dynamite dedicated journal spread. Again, I did not finish this. This was another life update that I did. I love this picture of Taehyung. Ew, I hate that sound. I hated that sound. Okay, this was a get well journal spread for Yoongi because he was in surgery getting his shoulder fixed because he has a shattered shoulder, and so yeah, so he was out and recovering, and so I was gonna do like a get well journal spread, but I never finished it. This was my third attempt on doing a colorful spread, and I actually really like the way it looks and the way it turned out. This was for the comeback Blue Hour, and it's one of my favorite comebacks. I think a lot of Moas would agree because of Yoonjin's pink hair and then Subin's blue hair. So yeah, and it's all just, the comeback is just super bright and colorful, and I love it. So yeah, this was another life update journal spread. I did it to 2 pages this time, and as you can see, I use like as you can start to notice, I start to use more and more like a dictionary pages that I rip out from an old dictionary I have. This is Untitled Feelings, so this is just my feelings and stuff that I, you know, have bottled up, and I had to get rid of all of the emotion that I had in my mind, so I did that. This was a pre-planned journal spread because I knew I was going to be really busy that week, and so I just did not finish it. And so as you can see here, another pre-planned journal spread, and I didn't finish. And then I have all of these empty journal spreads. So yeah, that's my first K-pop journal. Again, I do have this second one right here. If you want a video on this one and showing me and not showing me English, sometimes I forget English apparently, and me showing you my journal spread, here's a little sneak peek on one of my favorite spreads that I've done in this book. I have so many favorite spreads in this one actually, because I started developing my style a little bit more. Here you go. This is one of my favorite spreads from that I did. As you can see, I really stuck to having it like that, like the way I did it here. Where is it? Like the way that I did this, I really like the way I did it, and so I kind of like updated it into this. So this is the most, like, one of the current ones. I did this when Portals came out, so last year, 2023, last year when Portals came out. So yeah, this is one of my favorite journal spreads that I've done. I have so many in this one. So again, if you want to see me do a video on this one and reviewing this one, please let me know, because I would love to show you guys everything that I've done so far in it. This is uncompleted, it's unfinished. I have like this much more, pages left. As you can see, like these, I have so much more. And then this one, I decided to do this one a little bit different from this one. I decided to do not only just K-pop, but Western artists, movies, TV shows that I have seen currently, or movies that I've seen currently, or movies and TV shows that I grew up with that I still love till this day and I still watch till this day. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I don't say that often. I hate saying it because, you know, but truly, if you want to see more, I will post more artistic, more like creative videos. I've been planning on doing it for so long, and I just been pushing it back because of school and because of like life and stuff. So yeah, I've been wanting to do like art videos and journaling videos. So I actually have so many things planned for this channel, just besides weekly vlogs that I do every so often or so. But yeah. And don't forget to, also, I want to do a little thing here. Please check my community tab on my YouTube channel. Please go check it out often, because I often update you guys on almost everything, including my socials, in terms of my Instagrams being hacked and me making new ones, deciding to make new ones, and then also like if video is delayed, or if a video, or like I have polls on them. So if you want to have a say in what video comes out first, or what video will be filmed first, or something like that, or what you want to see more of, there's polls on there if also. And then also check out the description for my socials. I'll link all of them down below. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I really loved making these journal spreads for sure, and I'll definitely make a lot more. So yeah.